Welcome back to Dark Heresy, correct spelling. When we left off, an ominous voice said some stuff.
Some crazy stuff.
Slate was concerned about his backstory. Everyone else was in the darkness. And I guess that's where we're going to continue, on the beautiful veranda overlooking scenic darkness.
It was a nice veranda.
It was.
I don't remember nothing.
Out into nothing.
Bleeding and stuff.
It was a good view out into nothing.
Pretty much. Slate almost turned into a demon.
But
it was
he
that
described it beautifully.
So, yes, everything cuts to silence after. Do you want me to repeat what he said, or
I would
please.
love to get a refresher.
Might be a good idea.
I have no idea what the fuck happened last game.
That vague thing about we'll have to test them, brother.
Yes, that one.
Actually,
That
before
thing.
we do that, can we get the start of the game bonus out of the way?
Yeah.
I know you picked somebody, but I don't think
Devin.
they determined what they wanted.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm supposed
It'd be
to.
nice if the stream loaded.
It would, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be cool.
But that would be too convenient.
It did.
Let's-
Richard, by the way, you have a
There we go.
giant text document open on the stream.
Oh,
I know,
there it goes.
because it opened over Skype. I moved it. It'll take a minute.
You know
I
what?
almost saw things I wasn't supposed to.
No, it was 2 weeks ago. It's irrelevant now.
I saw it.
Yay.
No, I didn't. I had it read to me.
Okay.
It's probably gonna bite me later, but I'll take the 53. The
50 free
53 gelt. Yes.
Of all the
Like,
things we
stop.
could choose that would be helpful right now.
I want the money.
And potentially you die
Hey, if he
before
makes
we
it out of
leave.
this,
He's gonna be 50 geld richer.
Well, thank.
Right, that.
I don't
So-
actually know how many wounds you have right now, so
Oh me.
You can count them all on his right hand.
Nah, I actually have 7 right now.
Man. No, he can, with all of her fingers, counts them all.
Poor maimed hand.
So yes, deep within the endless void, a voice called out to you, erratic and static-laden, and it said, in summation, because I'm not going to do the whole thing all over again, "Is that really you? Have you come at last? No, it can't be. But they've brought him. Perhaps. We will find out. We will test him. Are you ready, brother?" But I said that more dramatically last time. I was really willing to put way more effort into it last time, but now no.
This was more of a last time on Dark Heresy.
Yeah. Last time on Valanthia Z.
You know, that actually sounds pretty right for what we do on a lot of our little screw rounds in town and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
which part of it sounds right?
The recapping very, very pointless things
Yep.
that shouldn't have taken as long to complete as they
really
did.
do. As they
or just
always
even
do.
or just even combat.
Oh, guys, when
3
we're getting
hours
towards the
later.
end of the campaign, we should just do a recap show.
Oh god.
Clip show.
I'll do a recap show as long as you get Kyle Hebert to do it.
Done.
I hate those. Those
I know,
always get
everyone
skipped.
hates them.
And the bad
Can
part
we
is
also
it's
do like an endless 8?
for a few minutes.
Hell no.
For a few minutes, it's very entertaining enough to where you almost realize you're not rewatching stuff, or
So
what
Dark
they do is
Heresy.
there's like 5 minutes of new stuff.
All the Dark Heresy. What do you guys want to do on this dark veranda?
Shut up, Slate. God.
I hate your endless talking
would-
about capture.
I would like to not die.
I'm trying to focus
That's
on those voices.
like,
Good.
I didn't have anything else to contribute. I was going to tell Slate to shut up.
Alright. The air is very still now in this large catacomb of Graya. Flint hums to himself.
So we're at the top of the tower we were climbing last week, so how many flights of stairs? Because I know we only went into 3 rooms, but you said it skipped a lot of floors, right?
Well, each room is basically 2 stories high. So
Oh,
you've
okay.
gone up.
Oh, so we really
3
are like
flights.
6 stories high,
Yeah.
basically. Okay. So the ground is pretty well within sight for Flint and I, correct?
Yes.
I mean, it's not like we can make the fine details, but we could see if anything was moving around down there.
For the most part, like directly below you, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. I wonder who he is.
I wonder a lot of things, but I really feel like we shouldn't be sticking around.
Or, well, where would you suggest we go?
Literally anywhere but here.
I don't know if that's going to work as well as you hope it might. Because
I'm really
I have
not
a
hoping for
feeling
much.
This entire city is set up like this, for all we know. That could have been broadcasted throughout this entire place.
It could have been.
This is true.
Very perceptive, Joanna. I still don't feel comfortable here.
And we've searched this entire room, right?
Well, there's nothing on the
We'll take-
veranda. It's just an open area.
Okay.
It
Well,
just lets out onto a deck,
What
right?
time is it?
It's
Do any of us have a chrono?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joanna does. It's been about. Yes.
Oh no, I was scratching my head.
Okay.
You froze your hand up, so it's
Yeah,
kind
no,
of.
you were like,
Yeah. Okay. as long
would
as it
you
wasn't
like
just
to
me.
ask a
Pick
question?
me! Pick me!
I thought he was raising his hand.
That's
thought he was
adorable,
too.
guys. I'm not sure if we're doing
Does anyone
the.
have a chrono?
I'm not sure if we're doing the out of game thing anymore. or not.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay. Yeah, it's been about 6 hours since you guys have first entered Graya.
And when was that?
Is that including like the 2 hours we spent sitting in the vent playing the Let's See Who Can Be Quiet the longest game?
Yes.
That was a fun game.
Well, so that would be about noon local time.
What time did Mr. Man want to meet us?
Around 6 a.m. the next day.
Okay, so we're good.
Well, he wanted you guys to be back there at about 6 p.m. today to help him load the stuff.
Okay.
And he wanted, like, so you guys could get out at
Yeah.
6 a.m. the next day.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the big question now is, we may as well move, but did anyone have eyes on a different building they'd want to check out?
Not really. I didn't see
If we
anything.
recall from last week, Richard, this was like the building, right? Other than that,
Yeah.
it was
This was the tallest nearby building that went up the most
That we
amount
could
of
see.
stories from where you were, yeah.
Does this veranda go all the way around, or is it just off to one side of the building?
Well, it only goes. You're on the wall, basically, of Graya, so the veranda covers looking inside. And it still
Oh.
goes up. You guys haven't reached the zenith of, like, this tower yet.
Oh, okay. So we're at the very outer
Yeah,
edge.
you're
of
on
Graya,
the
so,
you're on the edge. You're on the wall that's.
so we're just
sloping up.
literally looking in. We can see
Yeah.
all of Graya from where. I mean, as far as we can see.
You can see in as far to Graya, and it's a panoramic view of Graya from where you are.
Okay. Do we have a better view of any buildings from here?
Not that are nearby. There are more buildings on floors. It kind of catacombs up, and then at the top you can see that there are multiple levels still building on top of them. And if you got to those, there would be more buildings. But out in the darkness, like if you went back down, you can't see any other buildings that you would get to that would be any, like, remotely as tall as this one.
How do we get up to those other levels? Or rather, can we see how to get up to those other levels?
The stairs are the obvious solution, or the
Oh, the stairs we were
rusted-
just taking?
Yeah, the stairs you're just taking, or the
Oh, I thought we were at the top of the tower.
no, or the grav lift.
Oh. Hmm.
Either of those would probably take you up a lot higher.
Keep going up.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Keep going up. Let's do
We
it.
didn't have anything down there.
Alright. You guys proceed up another 2 stories. There is another steel door.
Joanna, you open.
Yeah, okay. I'll open the steel door.
How do you open the steel door?
Are there any handles, or am I gonna have to...
There's a handle to the door, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like,
So I'm just gonna open it normally,
like a
rather
normal
than,
person.
Yeah.
Alright, it kind of, with a little bit of a jerk, it squeaks open, not incredibly loud, but audible. And you look in the room, and there are just file cabinets everywhere, basically.
Enough with the paperwork already.
So same as the last one we went into,
More
or
than that,
4
it's-
floors down at this
It's
point.
like a catacomb of just file.
Oh.
There's no desks or anything, it's just storage for...
So it's like an office full of cubicles, except instead of cubicles, it's file cabinets.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
One of those.
Who wants to start sifting?
No, thank you. Well, then again, I guess I will just go up to a random cabinet, pull up or open a drawer, and scan over a document or two in there.
Yeah, you find some information. Most of it is just report after report after report. A lot of
Is
it
it still
dealing
all in
with...
High Gothic?
Not all of it. Most of it's in Low Gothic. There are some files that are unreadable unless you have High Gothic. Do you have High Gothic?
I don't, but
Well,
one of
I
them.
do.
That's why I was asking.
Joanna's
Joanna
looking through the
does.
documents, so that's all
I
that
do
matters.
have High Gothic.
Okay, well then you get your choice. Do you want to look at worker reports? Do you want to look at materials reports? Do you want to look at research reports, surveyor reports? Or do you just want to ignore all of this because it's obviously not something the GM cares about?
Well, you shouldn't have said that, because now I want to spend like half an hour on this.
I'm aware.
If anything, okay, how about this? If anything seems important, probably not, then, we'll just ignore it.
So what does everybody else want to do? Well, Joanna takes out a report on bubblegum elasticity.
Does Joanna mention that they aren't all in High Gothic? Because the last room we went into, every document was in High Gothic, so Mercury's just going to make the assumption that this is a worthless room. Unless we want to set fire to one of the papers and use it as a torch.
Does Mercury say that? In
Yes,
third person?
he says all of that.
Well, now we have to worry about another pyromaniac, and...
Yeah, a pyromaniac who would think it might be a good idea to have a non-psychic torch in the dark where only 2 people can see. And the last time someone tried to see, he killed him. He nearly killed himself. Pyromaniac, not practical.
I never said impractical, but let's face it, this party hasn't had a good history with pyromaniacs.
We had one.
Exactly.
Granted,
We
that's a
haven't had-
higher rate than most,
We
but we
haven't
did only
had
have
a good
one.
history with pyromaniacs.
This is a very strange argument that Merc and Joanna are having.
It really is. Joanna, how many data slates do you have on you?
I believe I have 2. One I came with and one I was able to just
okay.
walk off with.
And Merc, you have 1? With the map on it, right?
Yes.
Anyone else have
Yeah.
data slates?
Nope.
Okay. Continue.
Right, well, if
The
Merc...
second one that you have, Devin, the second one you have was the one that we took from Salamander, right? Or did you have another one?
Oh, no,
Because someone else got the data slate from Salamander.
the second one I had was the one that a guard just let me kind of walk off with back when I was trying to figure out who burned down the fields.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Merc, I thought you took Salamander. I thought you had 2, and then Joanna recently acquired, or not recently, but acquired a second one as well.
If I did take it, I didn't record it. I don't... Wait, what the hell? Where is... Oh, that's good. I don't even have my data slate recorded.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked.
Eh.
Anyways,
Well, I'll go ahead
Joanna,
and add mine in, but...
you feel a slight heat emanating from your backpack.
I'm going to put down the documents, open up the bag, and pull out my obviously overheating data slates.
You notice that one of your data slates is overheating. As you look at it, your data slate scrolls through blueprint after blueprint, each one only remaining on your data slate for an almost imperceptibly short amount of time. After a few moments, it stops, and you see a blueprint of the floor you're on with your location marked.
So, guys, there's someone watching us, and I think they want us to know they're watching us. I hold up the data slate to show them all what I'm seeing.
Oh,
Well,
That's
outside
exciting.
of that data slate, you appear to be 5 minutes behind the party. Good job, Joanna.
Right. So anyway, back to things
So
I
nice,
want to
Joanna.
talk about.
So antagonistic.
But yeah, we're being watched.
Was your first clue the thing on the intercom, or them hacking into your data slate?
My second clue was them hacking into my data slate, which I didn't even know was a thing you could do.
Well, apparently it is. So, anything interesting on the data slate?
It's showing our exact location, and I imagine there's 5 dots on the map.
Oh, no,
showing
there's
each of
a
us,
single
or
dot.
just- Okay.
It's probably just tracking the location of the GPS. It's not like they have us marked. And if they don't have us marked, but they're still tracking our exact location, then some really impressive real-time editing. Got one guy in front of a monitor just like, move 2 feet to the left. He's here. Stay here.
Damn it! But no, so I'm of two minds. Either we leave this here to confuse them, or I don't know. I feel like we could sell this later and get some money out of it, but
So you think they're watching us, and your first thought is to just ditch that because they'll stop watching us if we don't have it.
no, not stop watching us, but it would throw. Well, we'll call it Plan B. How about that? Because I think this is how,
How
they're
about you
tracking
stop
us.
making plans and leave this to the big boys?
Excuse me?
Damn.
Shots fired. Also, aren't you shorter?
I'm sorry, my words were harsh. How about you leave it to the people with 10 fingers?
Okay, now you're
Ouch.
just rubbing it in.
Still.
And I'm gonna be glaring daggers at his back from now on, so yeah.
Good.
Flint, what do you make of this? You have actual battle experience. Like, decent battle experience. Helpful battle experience.
Wow, thanks, bro.
Well,
So happy.
I'm gonna just turn the other cheek to that conversation. But giving them a way to track us isn't really giving us an upper hand.
Well, well,
No, but it is showing our location, so it could be useful for that.
It's true. But here's the question. Is it tracking us?
well, I say we go up a floor and see if anything on this slate changes.
Alright, yeah.
Is it a still image, or is it like a blinking "you are here" kind of map?
It's a blueprint, and there's a dot in the room that you can obviously tell is the room you're in. It's not like blinking or anything, it's just a dot.
Well, walk around, see if it tracks you.
Yeah, I will. I'll do like a circuit of the room.
It does not track you as you do a circuit around the room. The dot remains static.
I say we
still-
hold on to it for now.
Alright, well, let's go up a floor, keep an eye on it, see if it updates.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's not like we picked this thing up in here, so
Yeah.
if we ditch that one, it's possible they could do it with... We have at least one more data slate on us. So...
Yeah. That's true.
And I'm not ditching my data slate because someone might be tracking me on it.
Well, if you're feeling some intense heat from your wherever you're carrying your slate, you may want to check it out
That
to
would
see if
be in
there's
a
anything weird
backpack,
going on.
Joanna, where we store things that we want to carry without using our arms.
I'm sorry, Mercury. I didn't see if you had a backpack or not.
I'm gonna have to apologize to you so hard after this, Devin. I feel so bad.
Pretty
You're
much,
nothing but
right?
nice to me, and I'm sitting here just being a dick to Joanna.
So happy.
I feel so bad.
When's Flint's turn? That's what I want to know.
No,
Flint-
I'm trying to be buddy with him. We
I
gotta-
don't
Flint-
have to carry my slate. He has 2 legs. And I point at blank slate.
So you guys gonna do anything else or just go upstairs?
I think we're going upstairs.
Well, before that, can I use a tech use to see if I can see anything unusual
break
with
its lip.
the device?
So you just want to like,
Play around with it and see if I can like trace the activity to
okay,
the person.
yeah, sure. Just do a standard tech use test.
Tech use. Oh man, first roll of the day.
Good.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
The device appears to be in a normal working condition.
Good.
A little warmer than average, but it's cooling down slightly, but beneath your touch.
So it's like my cell phone in real life.
Good.
Motherfucker never stops.
Just doesn't stop. It's always so hot.
So now what do you guys want to do?
I don't know, but I'm really glad that we're like 30 minutes into this, and so far we've gone up one flight of stairs.
Guys, I wrote
Some intense
3,200 words for this shit. Get a fucking move on.
All right, fine. We'll make the GM do more work. We go
Upstairs
upstairs.
we go.
All right, you go up 2 flights of stairs and you find another door.
Alright, Joanna, make yourself useful.
I swear to God, I'm gonna push you off these stairs one of these days. Open the door.
Do you have enough strength with only 7 fingers?
I have enough strength with my pinky.
Ooh. Bold words.
I
You
open the door and gesture for Merc to walk in.
How do you open the door?
Normally. Like a sane person.
Oh, also, at this point in time, I suppose I should be asking, how are Slate and Joanna seeing? Because
They'll be able to
Flint put away his glow lamp.
Did you put away your glow lamp?
Put it
Pretty
away.
sure I did.
Okay, so apparently they're all just following you guys in the darkness. Like derps. So yeah,
So am I
Who walks
literally
into the
leading
room?
Joanna by the hand?
pretty much.
Oh, so demeaning. It's so great.
Why do we have the glow lamp away?
Because I don't want to waste it.
Oh,
Suddenly,
right.
It only
apparently,
has like 2 hours of battery life, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No, wait, you rolled for like 6, but you've used like 2 hours.
It says how
hold on,
much is
I
remaining in his
wrote it down.
inventory.
Yeah.
Anyways, who goes into the room first?
Oh, yeah,
well,
okay.
Flint or I should probably take a look inside first, so... I suppose since I'm leading Joanna around, I will at least look.
You look inside the room and you see a large amount of file cabinets.
Lots of filing cabinets. We picked a good tower. Alright. In we go.
Joanna, you
Come on, Joanna.
you check your data slate to see if it's updated, and the mark hasn't, or the dot hasn't moved, but it's on the next floor up.
Alright, so I guess this dot just means either the floor we're on, or the floor they're well, either way, it's the floor we're on, but...
Oh,
Well,
you were so
I'm-
close, Joanna. You almost had it.
Look, do you want the data slate?
I don't know, it's a lot of extra weight to carry. I've already got you.
You should have strength trained, man. I mean, if you can't handle, a grown woman and a data slate, then I've got bad news for you.
It's not that I can't handle it. It's that really you're more than I wanted.
I see that as a good thing. It'll make you stronger.
You
It'll all be
probably
good.
would.
Anyway, apparently I can't see now, so these papers have no use to me at all.
I'm gonna walk up to the closest file cabinet at the door and open it up and pull out the first folder closest to me.
It's a
I'll open
materials
it up.
report.
Materials report. Is it in Low Gothic?
It is.
All right. Just rough
Shipment.
materials list.
Yeah, a shipment of 4,000 tons of iron ore was mined at Point Epsilon and moved to Gaia Alpha. Is the brief summation of that report.
It's a good report.
It is. To the point.
Can I just check the next folder back? Like, is it the same thing?
They're similar. Everything in the cabinet that you look through is a similar materials report.
Okay. And it's all mostly just tons of iron being shipped in?
Yeah, tons of iron, tons of carbons, like...
Yeah. Any different locations, or are most of them coming from Epsilon?
all these come from Epsilon.
All of these come from Epsilon? Okay. I suppose at this point, I turn over to Flint, who I don't even know if he followed me into the room or if he's waiting out in the hallway with Slate.
Hallway.
Hallway. You
Yep.
holding Slate's hand?
Gotta cover our ass.
With Slate's hand.
Yep.
That's,
Okay.
that's how I cover my ass.
So, alright. Since Joanna can't see... see any room... like a stick or anything? Like a metal rod or just... or any, like a fucking metal bowl? I don't care what.
Do you see that?
Huh?
Sorry, your audio cut out. Can you
Oh,
repeat
sorry.
what you said?
Do I see anything in the room like maybe a metal rod or a stick or a bowl or a lantern or anything that I could store paper in and set fire to it that someone could hold onto or carry?
No. You could pull out a file cabinet box and light that on fire and carry that around. There's paper in it.
I know there's paper in it. Would that be something that would heat too quickly to hold onto, or
It would be cumbersome.
you know what? Fuck, I'm asking. Joanna, you... Well, I can't lie to myself. I was going to say you seem knowledgeable. If I pulled out this file cabinet and set the papers inside on fire, could you use it as a torch?
I'd need some way to hold it without it burning my hand.
Put a handle
Also,
on the end, you can get it.
yes, also papers don't last very long when you burn them.
There's a lot of paper in there.
Yes, but that's also a lot to carry around when a piece of
Would
paper
you
will
rather I
last
keep
you what?
holding your hand as we go up the stairs?
You realize each
scared
one
in
of
the
these
dark?
papers is going to last like 10 seconds, right? And not give off that
Okay,
much
I'll
light.
take you up the stairs then. Come on, Joanna. We're going to the next floor.
Plotting revenge! So much revenge!
So are you all going to go to the next floor?
Yes.
So Mercury
I am. I mean,
Mercury
Slate-
rolls this silent move and just shanks Joanna. She's going up the staircase in front of him.
I could do it too.
The only one who'd know would be Flint.
I could also roll this eve and tell her you're definitely going up the stairs. If I roll high enough, she might go down.
Good. Anyways, as you step out back into the stairwell, a voice comes back over the Vox inducers around Gaia. Do you think brother likes his present? Oh, I hope he does. Surely he will come and visit me soon. Come, brother, come. Don't traipse around too long. You never know what lurks in the tomb of the naughty tech priests. Oh, I can't wait for my prodigal brother to return to me. You've been away too long. Was your war difficult? Did you claim honor for us? For our noble father? And then it cuts off.
Some Bioshock
I like
shit
this
right
place
here.
less and less the more we go.
Agreed.
I say the faster we get to the top, the better.